This next mindfulness practice is writing your own loving kindness meditation. This is particularly for anyone who struggles to be kind to themselves, who has an inner critic, who feels like you need to judge yourself or punish yourself to motivate yourself. And so this is designed also for anyone who doesn't believe in dogma or doesn't believe in telling yourself to be a certain way, like doesn't believe in changing belief systems. This is a way to help you find a practice of loving kindness that you would be comfortable with. So I invite you to find a comfortable place to sit, and I invite you to grab a journal or a piece of paper for an art project, art supplies, a pen. We're going to be exploring developing a loving kindness practice. I invite you to think about somebody that you love, somebody that you care about, that you don't have any trouble offering compassion to. Perhaps it's an animal, perhaps it's a young child, perhaps it's a friend, a family member. But someone that you care about deeply and that you find it easy to offer loving kindness to or compassion to. And I want you to think about the phrases that you offer them when they are struggling. So what are some of the things that you say to them? Either write them down or draw them or create some sort of vision board. Take your time with this. And if the meditation that I'm creating isn't enough time, then by all means, stay with this project until you feel completed. Now, I want you to also think about yourself and things that you do believe are capable for yourself. So, what are some things that maybe you find challenging that you would like to not find so challenging? For example, I worked with a client who had ruminating thoughts and they didn't believe in loving kindness practices, but they were able to get on board with saying to themselves, may I be comfortable when my mind is having ruminating thoughts? May I be comfortable with my thoughts? So that is an example of something that you might come up with that feels doable but is less compassionate. And take a moment to write those things down, or to draw those things, or create a vision board for those things. And take your time with this process. My meditation might not be long enough for you to complete this process, but this is just a guide, a prompt to get you started. After you have completed the exercise, I invite you to perhaps either write these things on a sticky note or a piece of paper and place it somewhere where you can read them when you're having a hard time, when you're feeling critical about yourself. Or I invite you to record yourself saying these things. And when you're having a hard time or you're feeling critical about yourself, I invite you to listen to yourself repeat these phrases.